Good afternoon, First Baptist Carlsbad family. Pastor Hal here with a word of encouragement. It is Tuesday, July 14th, 2020. It's a little bit after 3 in the afternoon. A nice, crisp 108 degrees outside here in the desert. You know, I grew up in Florida, born and raised in South Central Florida, and so we had the humidity, but didn't really know any better until moved out to New Mexico the first time back in 2007 in Alamogordo, and got out here and learned very quickly what a dry heat was as opposed to a humid, wet heat, and I much prefer the dry heat. And I joke with folks, well, you know, it gets up really, really high in the 90s and over 100. It's a dry heat, but you know, once it gets to be about 100 degrees outside, it's just hot. And so if you're walking across the parking lot, if you're having to go out to the store, particularly in the last few days and the remainder of this week, it's going to be well over 100 degrees. Be careful, be safe, stay hydrated. But you know, it zaps you. I remember as a kid swimming and being outside in the sun for the better part of the day, and being out in the heat just kind of takes your energy from you. So you might be experiencing that even now. I know that I am. But you know, life itself sometimes can just be draining. Whether it's just the day-to-day normal things that we've got going on in life, or maybe it's things that are unexpected that come our way that can simply drain us and make us weary. But Jesus himself promises rest for those who will come to him. And in Matthew chapter 11, verses 29 through 30, Jesus gives us sort of the antidote for the weariness that sometimes we find ourselves combating here in this life. When he invites us, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke up and learn from me, because I am lowly and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." You know, if you're feeling burdened down by life, burdened down by the world, if you're finding yourself weary and worn out, whether it's just day-to-day life or whether it's just dealing with the coronavirus and all that entails, and particularly that adds just multiple layers of stress on us, and we've got folks all around us in our businesses here in our community and in our state that are being stressed as well, and so they find themselves in a position of just being burdened and being weary. But no matter the circumstance of life that we find ourselves in, God's Word always gives us the answer. God's Word always gives us instruction. And so today, on this Tuesday, as we're continuing to head into this week, not knowing what this week will bring, might we always remember Jesus' invitation to us to come to him, all of you who are weary and burdened. He says, "I will give you rest." If you need rest from this life, if you need rest from the circumstances and the stresses of this life, always come to Jesus. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you have a rest in Jesus, and we'll look forward to being back with you again hopefully tomorrow. God bless you.